guarantee. Oh, you're going to tell me
on the air.
Okay.
And we're on the air.
God forbid we prepare.
Hey, man.
Howdy.
Welcome back.
Why do you go country instead of
What took you so long?
Why don't you go like, what's up, dog?
I don't know, because it's not normal for me to do that in the South. I'm not from the South. I'm from the North.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a Southerner. I'm a Northerner. So it's my accent of default is a Southern one.
Instead of like because I think like a pothead, like, what's up, dude?
If you're a Southerner, your default accent in a lot of cases is Northern. They talk like a Yank. They say Yank. You know, he's telling you in the deep South, they call you a Yank. I'm like, I'm from Boston. We hate them. That's our response. Like, no, you're a Yank. I'm like, no, I'm from Boston. We hate the Yanks.
Yankee.
But anyway, segment
Jokic
2. Welcome back to IDD, for those of you who know I don't disagree.
Jokic at the end of the quarter.
Jokic being Jokic.
Dude, he looks like he's in better shape. Am I imagining that? He's slimmer.
Is he slimmer?
He is.
He wasn't fat to begin with. Oh, I get it.
I'm just saying.
He had a little keg barrel. He had like a mini keg.
Trimmed. Doesn't he seem trim?
The mini keg may be gone.
Yeah, no, but by far he was not.
He had a mini
wasn't
keg last
overweight
year.
or anything.
Like Luka has a mini keg too. You can tell.
Well, it's just like they're not like super chiseled or anything.
They're not.
You know, they're not out of shape. But it looks like
you can't be out of shape and play in the NBA. That's impossible. Okay, you have to be in shape
unless you're completely special, like Oliver. What was that guy's name? Oliver Miller.
He was special.
Dude, he played at 300 pounds.
You weren't the only one. Shaq did that.
Well, but Shaq actually looked good at 300 pounds. Oliver Miller looked like
a couple guys that were around 3 bills.
I mean, Arvydas Sabonis.
Sabonis was around 300 bills. He was a big dude. 7'3".
Yeah.
Big fucking.
He was 7'3".
I found a picture of him posting up Karl Malone. You know what a big motherfucker Karl Malone is?
Karl Malone's a truck.
He makes Karl Malone look small. I didn't think anyone could make Karl Malone look small at 6'10" with his fucking build. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Segment 2. We are back. NFL Week 9 pick segment. Diggle Smoke guarantee.
Donny'S abound.
Donny'S abound, America. This is going to be.
And hang in there for segment 3 with Tommy 2 cents.
Tommy's 2 cents. Yeah, we get Tommy's 2 cents at segment 3.
You get a whole lot more than a couple of pennies.
So we're going to go right into. Now Thursday night.
I don't know who I would have picked.
I don't know who I would have picked. I think I would have said Tennessee.
I probably would have picked Tennessee.
So I'm going to go 0-1 on that.
Because
I'm going to be honest about it.
It's so hard to pick Pittsburgh right now in anything.
Well, Pittsburgh has been outgained by almost 800 yards, and they're 5-3. No team has ever done that.
I saw something that said they're the Vikings of this year.
They are.
5 wins, 5 one-score games.
Somehow, yeah. And they don't outgain you either. Yeah. At least the Vikings could put up – their offense was prolific. The Steelers can't get out of their own way on offense. And by the way, I have fantasy football. I have Pickens. The whole pregame was all about how Pickens is going to tear up this secondary. Pickens was targeted like 3 times in the whole fucking game.
1.9 points for fantasy.
Yeah.
I always give the league a look through after the Thursday game to see the points.
But last week, I won, and Patrick Mahomes had 5.
Hey, when that happens...
Patrick Mahomes had 5 points, and I won.
Well, when that happens, you have to look at another week where you got screwed and go, okay, that evens out.
Well, I'm saying, but you can have one guy stink if other guys go off, which, by the way, leads us into this first game. But I'm going to say 0-1. I'm going to say I probably would have picked the Titans based on the fact the Titans looked like they were starting to, So, and Tennessee could have won that game. They had
with
a shot.
The game Will Levis had in his first game.
Yeah, hell,
you think,
good.
Okay,
Yeah. But you know what Pittsburgh did? Well, they ran the ball.
Yeah.
They actually ran the ball. Najee Harris actually.
Well, Jalen Warren.
The 2 of them. They got a legit 1-2.
I think Warren averaged like 8 yards a carry.
Well, he also caught the ball in the backfield. But Najee Harris had 3 or 4 runs where he fucking in between the tackles. Mm-hmm. He fucking looked like a battering ram, like when he was in Alabama. That's what he looked like for the first time. Yeah. And by the way, if Pittsburgh's able to continue that, they have a shot. Because you have a running game and a defense, they have a good defense, you have a shot.
Is Kenny Pickett ever is he gonna come through this? He's still young.
Not if he keeps targeting fucking Pickens 3 times a game.
You should just throw the ball to that guy.
Crazy.
Doesn't matter if he's open.
This is what they were talking. The Tennessee had no one who could cover him. No one.
A guy like that is the type of guy you
and
just
you have Deontay Johnson on the other side who's a Pro Bowler,
well,
and he caught the touchdown. But I'm saying you can't double team either one of them. So why were you? I don't get it. Look, a lot of people didn't get it, but they won. They won.
Yeah.
So,
All right, so we both picked the Titans.
we both picked that. So we're both 0-1. Which
Next
now,
game.
look at this. Talk about starting off a weekend right.
Germany.
This is the 9:30 game.
Germany.
Miami and Kansas City.
Okay, I'm trying to think of who you're gonna pick.
I can't recall a game across the pond of this magnitude.
No way.
Not even fucking close.
Were the Pats ever in one?
Yeah, but they were always playing a bum.
dud.
A dud. They weren't playing the Colts with Peyton Manning or the Steelers with Roethlisberger or something
So
like
can
that.
I explain why this one's hard for me to pick before you say what you're gonna pick?
Sure.
So I think, like, at first glance, I do think Miami is a better team. Okay? Now, I think it's unfortunate for them that Kansas City got their ass beat by Denver last week.
This is the problem.
Because if anything would wake a team up, it's
That will do it.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's why it's like, I think Miami's better than them. But what happened last week, I think, is actually going to impact this game.
Here's the thing, and you're right. But here's the thing. Miami's never been in a game this big. They have not been on this stage again. And by the way, Miami hasn't beat a good team.
All the
yet.
good teams they lose
They
to.
lose to all the good
Yeah.
teams. So they have this thing hanging over their head. Now they're playing a Chief team that just got embarrassed by, of all teams, Denver. Denver, who couldn't stop a nosebleed, who gave up 70 to these guys, I might add.
Right.
And they just held the Chiefs to 9. This is the worst thing that could have happened to Miami.
Exactly.
Because what do you think Andy Reid has been telling them all fucking week long? This team hung 70 on the team that just beat you.
Right. You couldn't score more than that team.
Talk about this is a coach's wet dream. This is the easiest motivational speech ever.
Yeah, if they had stomped out Denver.
Ever.
If they had stomped out Denver.
Yeah.
I would have felt better about Miami.
They embarrassed themselves. Miami has no idea what's waiting for them over there.
The only thing is, Miami did get what's-his-face back last week.
Jalen Ramsey.
Which, that helps.
Look.
That helps a lot.
The thing here's the key. The Chiefs have a very good front seven because what's-his-name is back, and he's been everything that he's
What's
been.
his name? Chris Jones?
Chris Jones.
Mike Jones?
Chris Jones, whatever. Chris Jones. I think
Chris
it is.
Jones, yeah.
So he's an all-pro. He's one of the 2 or 3 best players
Yeah,
at that position. Their front seven is lethal. If they do what Philly did, which is take away the running game and make Miami one-dimensional, this gets very interesting. So, and look, Patrick Mahomes has proven this too many times. Unless the guy on the other side is Tom Brady or Joe Burrow right now, I'm taking Patrick Mahomes. And that will be the giggle smoke guarantee.
Oh, I like it.
The Chiefs are going to win this game.
That wasn't good.
And
That wasn't good.
they're going to win this game, and they're going to win this game
It
because
wasn't
of
that good either. There we go.
a little. It's cold out here. Act like it.
It is.
No, but this is the thing.
I like that you chose that game.
The
but
Chiefs.
Not a given.
It's not a given because Miami's excellent. And look, Miami can put up. Listen, that offense.
I know.
But I'm just saying, there's a blueprint for how to stop them, and this is the best quarterback they've faced.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. They didn't handle the other 2 very well. So what makes me think they're going to handle Patrick Mahomes any better?
Yeah.
When they couldn't handle the other 2. So
That's what I think solidifies it for me.
Yeah.
You've got what happened to KC and Denver, but how Miami has performed against the other top teams.
Miami has this thing hanging over their head, and they're running into this team at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Because they embarrassed. There's no way the Chiefs are going to lay a stinker on Sunday. No fucking
I wonder
way.
if Taylor's going out to Germany.
And she is.
Is she?
Yep. She is
Oh,
on the
they're
plane.
definitely. They're
Yeah.
definitely winning. Are you serious?
Yep. She's on the plane. They showed a picture of her. It was today, actually.
They're fucking winning.
Arriving in Germany.
That really slams the door.
Well, the fact that Mike Greenberg cried about it all week on ESPN. They're 4-0 when fucking Taylor's there and 2-2 when he's not. Like, oh my god.
ESPN is so annoying.
That makes me want to pick the Dolphins. Right there. But I'm not going to do it because, like I said, this is the worst time to catch a wounded animal who knows how to navigate a game like this. And by the way, Mr. Daniels, I think the Miami coach has done an excellent job. He really has. But he's not going to out-chess this dude.
Well, thank
Andy
you,
Reid?
Reefer von Smokenhoof.
He's not going to out-chess this dude.
What's your name again, Reefer von Smokenhoof?
It's Reefer, J-Bone, Giggle Smoke. That's Giggle Smoke.
Sorry.
Giggle Smoke.
Guarantee.
Giggle Smoke.
So he guaranteed the
So
Chiefs.
I got the Chiefs. And this is going to, by the way, they're both going to put up 30. By the way. They are going to put up 30. The Chiefs are not going to shut them down. They're going to get the ball last and score is what's going to happen.
Yeah, but the times that Miami's been beaten, they kind of got the doors blown off of them.
Philly was a one-score game, and then they
Was
pulled
it?
away at the end. It was 31-17. Buffalo was the one that was kind of but that was in Buffalo. This is a neutral site. If this was in Kansas City, okay, yeah. This is a neutral site. I don't think that'll.
Did you hear what Tyreek Hill said?
Yeah, and that's the other problem. He flapped his gums.
It almost looked like he regretted it right after he said
See,
it.
the problem, Tyreek, is they've won a Super Bowl without you. You haven't won one without them. In fact, you didn't get out of the first round. So
But
if
did you see his face?
Yeah.
It almost looked like he didn't really mean to, like,
Well, I think he understands that locker room.
because he said it, and then he goes,
yeah.
yeah, go run with that bulletin board material.
Yeah.
And it was almost like he was like kicking himself, like shit.
He's been in that locker room. He knows that locker room. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that to them.
Mahomes likes a shit talker.
He knows how he used to respond when he was in that locker room when other teams said that about them.
Yeah.
So he should know better, but he doesn't.
Because that's like last year when the Bengals were talking all that shit, and Mahomes was like, "I want to play them."
Yeah, this is not. This is like Tom Brady 2.0.
Yeah.
Don't piss this guy off. Yeah. I used to love people would say shit about the Patriots. I'm like, what are you, fucking stupid? Okay. I was like, okay, Tom Brady's throwing right at you on the first play, and he's gonna let you know about it. This is just like that. So
what is this? Nets and Bulls?
Nets and Bulls.
Those are close ones.
Those are Donny. Brooklyn 3-2. Celtics got them tomorrow night. Anyway,
okay, next game.
So let's go to the next game.
KC.
We'll KC. Minnesota at Atlanta. Well, here. Who's the quarterback?
Josh Dobbs. And see, here's why I'm picking Atlanta, because Heineke's in there now.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's the stabilizer.
That should have been my lead pipe lock right there. God damn, I didn't think about it. I love Heineke.
Yeah, but I mean, with Josh Dobbs coming over first week,
I still think the
you
Commanders.
gotta pick Atlanta.
I don't know. Josh Dobbs looked pretty good in Arizona.
I know, but Josh Dobbs was out there. Now he's coming on a fucking middle of the week trade. He's got a now.
Well, they definitely have the advantage in that regard.
Mostly,
but, I mean,
Atlanta runs the ball.
Yeah.
So it's not. They're not going to give a complex game plan.
No. But
Oh no.
hey, man,
sorry.
I agree. I
Sorry
think
about the
Atlanta at
Vikings.
home, the running game is too much. Minnesota's D still stinks. Their defense stinks. Atlanta's going to run all over.
They've
I got
been a little better, haven't they?
Arizona at Cleveland.
Come on.
I think we know where they were going there, America. The Rams at Green Bay.
Oh, that's easy. Well, is Stafford playing?
I don't know.
I think either way you got to go Rams, right? Green Bay has really just been a disappointing bunch.
They have the Rams are playing well, and their receiving core is still that receiving core. It's better than Green Bay.
So the tough part is the Rams just got banged up against the Cowboys.
Well, this is the thing. I don't know how
Stafford playing.
if he's playing or
who's
not.
his backup
I don't
if he's
know,
not?
I don't know who his backup is. I can't even name the fucking guy.
Whatever it is better than Green Bay. I mean, Green Bay just traded
It's
away.
not better than Love. Their backup.
No. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. But regardless, I think I still like that team better. Green Bay just traded away a corner and a D lineman, didn't they?
Yeah.
Or maybe it was just a corner.
It was a corner.
Trade somebody to Philly?
I don't remember. There was a trade though.
I feel like I got to go Rams.
That's a tough one.
You like Green Bay?
No, I'm just saying it's tough. Because Green Bay, if Stafford doesn't play, Green Bay has the better quarterback. The
But
Rams
he's got Aaron Donald
The
rushing.
Rams don't. Yeah, but the Packers do have good receivers. The Rams
true.
haven't really shut anybody down. They've outscored them. Their defense isn't locked.
All right, who's the backup for the Rams? Do you know?
I don't know who he is.
All right, well, who you like? Where is it?
It's in Green Bay.
Might be a time to go Green Bay.
I'm gonna go with the Rams.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go different.
The next one, Washington at New England.
That's not an easy game. I know who I'm.
To me, this is where
I put mine down.
the season ends. I'm going to pick the Patriots here
That's what I picked.
because I think that this is the game that if they're going to do it, it's going to be now. I had
New England.
Yeah, for you.
Yeah, same for you.
This is the game that I got to believe that. Well, first of all, Tyquan Thornton and Demario Douglas are going to be on the field together. I think that's very important because they're going to have the ability to just burn these guys on the outside.
Dude, this game comes down to one thing.
What?
Washington just traded away Chase Young and Montez Sweat.
I don't think that. First of all, this offense for Washington is good. Just because the Giants defense has been playing very well the past month. They shut them down, but the Giants' defense ain't what it was at the beginning of the season. It's much better now. So, and they lit up Philly for 31 points last week. Washington's offense. So let's not. They lost because what does Philly have?
Dude, you guys are going to beat them because they just gave away their defense.
I don't think that's what we'll beat them. I think we want to beat them because we're desperate. And
Washington,
I think
doesn't help when you take out their two best defensive linemen.
Well, they didn't.
Mac Jones gonna be able to stand back there and fucking hit people.
Philly put up 38 on them. So how good was that front seven anyway? They didn't get to Philly. He killed them.
Philly's good.
He killed them. The Patriots front seven shut him down. Picked him off 3 times. And so
you're saying it's not an advantage that Chase Young is gone?
I don't know. I'm saying I don't know how good
Those
the Reds.
Those are two of the best D linemen in the league.
Yeah, but their defense wasn't that good. They weren't shutting people out. They weren't pitching. They're not Cleveland.
You're right. That doesn't make a difference.
Doesn't make a difference.
How does that not make a difference?
I don't think
two of the best defenders on the team?
Statistically, this year they're not. Not on the team, but in the league. In the league, those two are among
Chase Young
them.
has like 6 sacks. He's top 10.
You're going to make me do this right here.
Yes.
God damn it, I'm going to do it. Defensive leaders. Where's defense? That's play. I don't want offense. I want defense.
Somebody's phone not working.
No, it's working. Tackles. Sacks. The top 5. Hunter at 10 from Minnesota. Who the hell is he?
How many does he have?
10.
Okay, well, then Chase Young is not in the top 10.
Yeah, TJ Watt, 9.5. Allen from Jacksonville, 9. Garrett, Cleveland, 8.5. Thibodeau, Giants.
8.5. Right?
8.5. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
So Chase Young might have 6.5.
I'm trying to find the complete leaders on to see where he ranks exactly, but he's not in the top 5.
Well, I didn't say that. I said top 10. I didn't realize there was 10 guys with 10 sacks.
Hold on.
Well, not 10 sacks.
After Thibodeau, Hendrickson for Cincinnati is 6th.
Don't know.
With, he's got how many? Oops. He's got 8. Mack from the Chargers is 7th at 7. Riddick from Philly is 8th at 6.5. Floyd from Buffalo is 9th at 6.5 also. Sweat from Washington, 6.5. He's
he's
10th.
He's tied with the.
He's 10th.
And he's tied with 8 and 9.
And then there's Crosby, there's Buffalo. I don't see Chase Young anywhere.
Keep looking. He's got 6 sacks, I think.
No, he doesn't. He's not even there. He's not even on the board. I'm going down from Sweat, 6.5, and Floyd from Buffalo. Then you got Crosby, Malabuke from Baltimore, Greener from Houston, Parsons from Dallas, Carfalis from KC, Jones from KC.
He's got 5 sacks, sorry.
Yeah, 5. He's not even in. He's in the top. He's not even in the top 20. Bottom line is
5 sacks is good, and 10 sacks from the other guys really
6
good.
point. He's got 6.5, not 10.
6.5. That's what I meant. He's top 10.
10 would be awesome.
He's top 10.
He is 10th.
No, he's tied with 8 and 9, so he's actually 8th.
6 point. Who is it?
He's 8th.
He's tied with 2 other guys.
Right.
Floyd and
8 and
Crosby.
9. So he's
9 and 10. That's 9 and 10.
I thought he was 10.
He is 8. He's 8, 9 and 10. That's what
he's tied with 8 and 9. That's what I just said.
Bullshit.
So he's like 8th.
Bullshit. Okay? Because, by the way, those 2 were doing that on the Commanders' defense, and they weren't stopping anybody.
Okay. Look.
Philly just hung 38
You're
on
telling
them.
me that doesn't help. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm saying other defenses that don't have those 2 have held Philly to less points. One of them is the team they're playing on Sunday. So you tell me.
I'm already telling you.
You tell me.
You take the 2 best players off a
You
team.
take those 2 best players and you cram them up.
Take the 2 best players off a team and tell
Yeah.
me it doesn't help the other team. Makes no sense.
I don't think it mattered that they were there. That's why they traded them both.
Dude, they got 2nd-round picks.
If
Trade them both because they're
you
fucking
don't
dumb.
trade 2 if everything you just said is true.
Expiring
there's
contracts,
no
they're
way
not going anywhere.
You re-sign them if they're that fucking good. They're according to you, they're 2 of the 10 best pass rushers in the league. Re-sign
They're
both
getting
of
ready.
them.
The Commanders are getting ready to clean fucking house on everything.
So get rid of 2 Pro Bowl caliber pass rushers. That makes a lot of sense in there.
Chase Young can't stay healthy.
He's got 5 sacks. He's healthy right now.
Right.
He's
And
on
he's going
pace.
to get hurt
He's
in
on
3
pace
games.
for 10 or 11.
Going to get hurt in 3 games.
3 games
Every year.
Is that the? What do we call you?
The giggle
Is that
smoke?
no?
Karen
You got to give a different name. Is that the what was his name? Puffer Smoke. What was his name?
Papers Panella.
Papers.
Papers Panella.
No, it was something
Smoke
else.
and Puff.
Papers Roachcliffe Smoke
No,
and
it was
Puff.
Papers Roach Club. Huff and Puff.
Huff and Puff prediction. The paper. What is it?
The Huff and
Papers.
Puff prediction is that.
Chase Young is going to get hurt in the next 3 games.
You think that's a tough one to win?
I think you're going to be wrong.
Okay.
I think you're going to be wrong. Because you know why? He just got traded to a fucking contender. There's no way he's getting hurt.
You know how many times he's gotten
It's in
hurt?
a show. He's in
You
a
know how
show
many times
me.
he's been hurt
He's
when
in.
the,
He's
when
in
the
what's
Commanders
called.
had a chance to make the playoffs?
He's in what's called the show me contract. Now he's got to get the big contract. He's got to ball out now. And how does he do it? Win a Super Bowl with these guys. Put him over the top. He's gonna ball out.
He's going to get hurt.
He ain't getting hurt in 3 games. He ain't getting hurt in 3 games. No
The
way.
Puff and Smoke prediction.
The puff.
I mean, it can't be any worse than the fucking Giggle Smoke shit and tea.
First of all, it's the Giggle Smoke guarantee. Get it right.
Well, but I could,
Get it right, son.
I could put a pile of shit.
Get it right, soldier.
I could put a pile of shit in a box and call it a guarantee.
Anyway, we both
but all
got-
you got's a guaranteed piece of
We
shit.
both got New England. Next one, Chicago. Chicago at New
That's
Orleans.
the dumbest argument ever.
Chicago at New Orleans.
Oh, please.
Who's the quarterback for New Orleans?
Derek Carr?
Yeah.
Who's the quarterback for Chicago?
Does it matter? He's going up against Derek Carr. Derek Carr just lost to a backup in Indianapolis. Oh, no, he just beat them.
No, they beat them.
But he wasn't
And he
playing.
put up 30-something points.
Did he play that game or the other guy?
Who?
I thought it was
Minshew
that's right.
played that game.
Minshew played.
But I'm saying Derek Carr did his job. He scored 30-something. Come on, you can't pick the Chicago
I'm not
Bears.
picking them, no.
You picked them last week,
Not in New Orleans.
and they fucked you.
Seattle at Baltimore. This is interesting.
I have a bias against Seattle. Can't stand them. Picked.
That receiving core, yeah. DK and Jigma's gotten his on twice now. It's Smith Jigma and Lockett. Those 3 are as good as any 3 in this league. But you know what? I think Baltimore might be the best team in football. After what I saw them do to a very good Detroit team.
Was that 2 weeks ago?
Mm-hmm. And they won last week too, convincingly.
They didn't play well. They put up 31.
I'm telling you that, they were on the road. They did that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that was coming off that. So there's going to be a letdown. They just smacked Detroit around, but no, they
Yeah.
still put up 31. That offense is the one that has the highest ceiling because I don't think it's reached its potential yet.
Hasn't.
But I think it's going to at some point. And I don't see Seattle stopping them at all. And by the way, Baltimore's defense is rated in the top 5. Quietly, the top 5 in this league. So I'm going to pick the Ravens. I'm assuming he is going to also. Next game, Tampa Bay at Houston.
Who gives a shit?
They're both 3 and 4. The thing is, they're not out of it. They're both 3 and 4.
So I was really high on Houston, and then they dropped that egg against Carolina. And it
That's
was
a bad one.
You're better than Carolina.
That's a bad one.
Now you're going to play Tampa, who's probably better than you.
Don't Tampa didn't lose to Carolina, I can tell you that.
Where is this game?
It is in Houston.
And Tampa's just coming off again a loss to Buffalo.
At Buffalo, where they had a chance to win it. They had the last. Remember, that's what he could have caught that ball. Godwin was open. Baker Mayfield put that right where he needed to put it.
So maybe
if Godwin looks up 1 second sooner, they win that game.
So
in
I think
Buffalo.
I'm letting last week cloud my judgment, but I'm going to go Tampa here.
I think Tampa is going to win this game. I think they're going to rebound. They're pissed they should have beat Buffalo, and they're going to rebound. Indianapolis at Carolina, who just got off the schneid.
Fucking Minshew again?
Indy lost at home. Now, the Saints aren't a bad team, but they should have beaten them at home if they're anything. But Carolina.
I'm saying Minshew put up 30-something against the Saints. I got to go Minshew.
Yeah, he also did the week before on Cleveland.
Yeah.
So they're scoring on everybody, and Carolina's D stinks. I agree. Indy's going to win that one. This one's very interesting. The Giants at the Raiders. The Raiders are in total disarray.
No, like the Giants aren't.
They're in more disarray than the Giants are.
Dude, if the Giants lose this game, they should pack up their shit and just take the rest of the season off. Dimes is coming back.
I heard Dimes was going to start.
Okay.
This is what I was going to pick. I was going to pick the Giants.
The Raiders. Oh God,
Who's the quarterback?
Did you see their performance last week with Garoppolo?
Who's the quarterback?
He's atrocious.
Terrible. Oh, this is the guy. Some of you Belichick scrubs thought we should have kept and traded Brady.
Dude, that was the game where their defense held Detroit down.
Jimmy Garoppolo
turned Detroit over multiple times, and Garoppolo couldn't hit a wide open.
Jimmy
Devontae
Garoppolo
Adams.
has been handed 2 high-octane offenses. He got to a Super Bowl one because they had a defense. Now, the Raiders don't have a great defense. Crosby's a stud, but overall, that defense isn't great. But Jimmy Garoppolo has been handed the keys to a Ferrari twice now. And he's crashed it both times.
Well, one time, at least he took it to the Super Bowl.
Dude, that throw that he missed, most quarterbacks the game's over if he makes that throw. And he misses
that at
a
the start
wide.
of the fourth quarter? They were up like
they were going to put them
double
away.
digits.
And if he makes that throw, it's over. It's over. And
you gotta want that.
I mean,
back.
that was a bad throw by a bad quarterback.
Dude, the only thing the Raiders have going for them is the fire your coach, get a little boost energy. That's the only thing.
And they're at home.
But that happens. And I was listening to New York Sports and this guy, Gio, that I listened to. He kept talking about it. But it's true. Like, a lot of times that first game when somebody gets a new coach, they win. Yeah. But I just can't see it.
I can't.
Rookie quarterback, Jones is coming back.
Yeah.
The Giants don't have to do anything special to win this game.
Nope. Show up. Play clean.
Exactly.
Play clean.
Don't fucking play stupid. Yeah. Don't throw picks. Don't give up big bombs to Devontae Adams.
We have no idea if Jimmy G's even going to start.
He's not. No, they benched him.
For who?
For O'Connell or Austin O'Connell.
I don't know what that kid is. So
yeah, he's played once this year.
I'll give Danny Dimes the edge of that.
Exactly.
Saquon's going to play. Those two together, the Giants, when those two are on the field, are better. They're just better with the two of them.
Giants can play the most vanilla game in their life.
Darren Wall is hurt. That's
sucks.
a problem. That's a blow. I love what Hyatt's doing. They got to get him more involved. They really got to make a conscious effort to get this kid involved. The Raiders have no secondary. Honestly, they don't. I mean, this kid can exploit it. The Giants figure this out. He can have a big game Sunday, and I think he will. So I like the Giants in that one. I think he does too. Donnybrook number 3, Dallas at Philly.
I kind of like Dallas. I gotta talk through this one.
This is a big one, America. To the Dallas Cowboys. Look at,
look at what's been happening to Philly's defense.
I agree. It's not. Look, Dak's been playing well. By the way, they've started to get Cooks involved. Cooks is starting to look more like Cooks, which has helped open up the passing game. Dallas has looked better since the San Fran game. But they know that it means nothing if they lose this game on Sunday.
Yeah.
Philly still has that offense, and they're starting to find themselves.
Did A.J. Brown?
A.J. Brown right now is the best receiver.
He's the best.
He set a record, 6 consecutive games. You haven't heard this by now. 6 consecutive games of 125 or more. 6 consecutive. Jerry Rice never did this.
Yeah.
Randy Moss never did this at the height of his powers. These guys, none of them. This dude.
It's a big reason they're winning.
Yeah, you can't stop him. And what in Dallas' secondary tells you they can?
Nah. Well, I mean, if their line can get a push against that offensive line.
Who has the best offensive line in football?
The Eagles.
Dallas hasn't been able to push that line yet.
Yeah, you're probably right.
They haven't. The one time they beat them was when Hurts didn't play, when Minshew was their backup.
That's right.
Dallas.
It was still high scoring.
It was still a 30.
Minshew was able to put up 30.
Minshew put up 36 on them.
Yeah.
And that was with Diggs back
So
there.
you like Philly in this game?
I do like Philly.
I don't like Philly in this game for some reason.
I picked the Cowboys.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to pick the Cowboys just because. And now, so here's one thing that's influencing me that shouldn't, but I'm letting it. For some reason, Washington plays Philly tough every time, no matter what. It feels like forever. I know
Miami did this to the Patriots the entire Brady reign.
Right.
Didn't matter.
Right. Down in Miami, sometimes you'd be like,
Miami.
fuck.
How do they do this? I mean, Brady would have some of his
Now, this one is in Philly. I'm also thinking of the Philly juju being that the Phillies got punked by the Diamondbacks. Mm-hmm. I think this is going to bleed over into this game. James Harden just left, which is a positive note, but also kind of a stain that y'all brought him there. So I'm going with Dallas.
Okay, so we
I think this
probably
is another.
disagree. All right.
This is another domino. Phillies lose, Harden goes.
I get it.
And
Listen,
then boom.
Donnybrook,
Dak
I
comes
love
in,
it.
Dak
These
comes
games
in.
can go either way. Let's be clear.
No doubt.
I'm telling you, the Miami Chiefs game, I'll tell you right now, that Seattle offense is not to be trifled with. I'm telling you right now, they're going to give Baltimore what they can handle. Fucking, these are all Donny's. By the way, speaking of Donny's, Donnybrook number 4.
Hang on
Buffalo.
a second. I was just going to say, though, I think it can go either way because if Dallas gets punched in the mouth in the first quarter, that's where they could be in trouble. If they come out and Dak starts off good, I think they win the game.
Dallas needs to stop talking and fucking play.
They've
Every
been
time they
talking-
flap their gums,
They've been talking this week?
they're always talking. They're Dallas.
Oh, they're always got a mic.
If
in
it's
their
if it's
face.
not, everybody's got a mic in their face. Doesn't always say anything.
I really have to pee.
He's always got.
I'm sorry, dude. I've peed like 4 times.
Hurry
I
up.
was trying to do maintenance in between.
About to finish this segment. He's got to pee. Well, what can I tell you, America? That's the power of the doctor. The good doctor, Dr. Pepper. Just a wonderful drink, honestly. Just such a calm and soothing Friday night cocktail. The Doctor and the Pinnacle Vodka. I highly recommend it. If you seriously, if you haven't tried it yet, there's something about that whipped cream vodka with this cream soda. It's fucking spectacular. It's heaven. And I highly recommend it. I do. I would say that would be what would you call that one for it? We should give it like the, I don't know, Joe Boo's Holy Nugget. I don't know what you would call it, something like that. Yoda's words of wisdom this week. I don't know, whatever. Just listen. Pinnacle whipped cream vodka with Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper cream soda, 0 sugar. It is the drink of choice. It is reaping the nation. Everyone's hopping on the bandwagon.
I might need a drink.
I was just bragging about it, how it's America's choice right now.
Well, I mean,
America's
but
drink.
who started it?
You did.
Can I say?
I've said that already.
I can spot a good
More than
diet
once,
soda.
I might add.
I appreciate you. I can spot a good diet soda from a mile
I
away.
have given you your props on this since day one.
No doubt.
Since
I
the
appreciate
first time this frozen succulence touched my lips.
that. I mean, I feel like a pioneer.
rolled past the piano keys.
Feel like a pioneer in a way.
You are a pioneer. I give it up to you.
A pepper pioneer.
I'm just saying.
Okay, I'm sorry. So you picked Philly, I picked Dallas.
That's our first one, yeah, that we disagreed on. All right, it's Donnybrook number 4. Buffalo at Cincy. This is the Sunday night game.
Wow. This
You
one's
know,
harder to
the
pick.
NFL
This
is
one's
taking-
harder than the Philly
The
Dallas
NFL is taking a page right out of the NBA book here. I love these games. It's almost like they knew last week kind of didn't live up to its billing. All right, you know what? Fuck that.
Well, like last week was kind of shitty matchups, but good games.
I got news for you. Look at Josh Allen is coming off a subpar game, but he's been having a good year overall. But Joe Burrow right now, no, there isn't a quarterback playing as well as Joe Burrow right now. I'm just telling you right now, what he did to that San Fran defense, I never thought I'd see a quarterback do. Never. Not the way he did it. No way.
Where's this game?
This game is in Cincinnati. Cincinnati is starting to make that run, and I think they're gonna win this game. They're gonna beat Buffalo.
I really want to pick Buffalo here, but the thing that makes me not want to do it is what happened in the playoffs last year.
Well, this is where you should pick Buffalo because they should be pissed as hell.
I know. but I think about that playoff game, and it was like Buffalo just didn't have any answers.
Buffalo looked like they didn't think they could do that to them.
Right.
And
Like just
Cincinnati.
stunned.
The problem, that's why I don't believe in Buffalo, because they're stupid. They're fake intelligent. They act intelligent, but they're really not. Because they do a lot of stupid stuff for a team that's supposed to be that well coached. They do a lot of stupid shit. They really do. And the fact that they let their quarterback just run reckless like that, I don't care what his talent level is. Okay, I saw teams let Michael Vick do this. How many championships did Michael Vick got? Okay, I've seen teams let Cam Newton do this. He got to a Super Bowl, but they got blasted by Denver, and they never got back. So, I mean,
you think it's an offensive philosophy thing that's holding
it's a
Buffalo
coaching philosophy. It's false. They're trying so hard to be what the Patriots were. And the thing is, they're not built that way. They're just not, because that starts with your fucking quarterback. If your quarterback is capable of some of the and he's in year 6 now, he's no rookie. Okay, it's funny how he gets a pass for this, having never won anything, but they blast Mac Jones for it, and Mac Jones doesn't have 1/10 the talent around this guy has. Yet he gets blasted, this guy gets a pass. What the fuck has this guy ever done? He's never been to an AFC championship.
Is Cincinnati fully healthy?
Yep.
No receivers.
And quite frankly, let's be honest, Joe Burrow is the better quarterback. He is.
Ah, man, I kind of want to pick Buffalo here.
Don't pick Buffalo. But there's certainly look at Buffalo won't lose this game from a talent perspective. They're going to lose it up here. But talent-wise, they match up with them.
Did they do anything at the trade deadline?
No, but I'll tell you what, that tight end that I've got,
Kincaid.
he has become a legitimate weapon.
Because Dawson Knox got hurt, and they finally said, okay.
This kid is legit.
All right, I'm going Buffalo there.
All right, I'm going Cincy.
Because you know who I like on Buffalo? Mm-hmm. Underrated, Gabe Davis.
He's good.
He's a really good, too.
I'm saying this isn't a talent thing. Buffalo's got plenty of talent. This ain't the problem. It ain't the problem, okay? But I trust Joe Burrow more than I trust him, and that's the thing.
No, and also, I mean, the thing is, Joe Burrow just beat San Fran.
In San Fran.
If he can deal with that D-line, he can deal with Buffalo's, but I'm still going Buffalo. Because I'm fucking silly like that.
No, Buffalo's got this.
Like
Buffalo has an axe to grind. I'll put it this way. If Buffalo has a best punch, we're going to see it Sunday night. If they have one, you're going to see it Sunday night.
Well, and it's also a major game for Cincy because if they win this game, they recover from that shitty start. Like, they're completely recovered from it.
I'm just saying, the way they're playing right now, they're starting to go. They did this the last 2 years.
Yeah.
This is the thing they do. And they're coming. And their defense may be better than it was the last 2 years.
All right, so that was Sunday night?
Yes, Monday night. Now, you know what? This became a game.
Yeah. The Giants handed the Jets last week's game.
The San Diego, the LA Chargers somehow are 3-4. I know what the somehow is. They've got a legit quarterback. And Keenan Allen's having a bounce back resurgent year, reminding everybody who he was and has been. So this is a hell of a game. It's in New York. The Jets are on a roll. They won 3 in a row. Mm-hmm. Last team to beat them was the Patriots. Believe that? The last team to beat this team was the Patriots.
Who did the Chargers just play?
They
kind of a sloppy.
It was sloppy.
Was it Dallas?
That was the Rams. Chicago.
Dallas beat the Chargers in L.A.
The Chargers played.
Chargers just beat somebody.
They beat Chicago at home, 30-13. They pasted them.
There's something I like about the Jets in this game. I kind of like that defense against Herbert.
Their defense will keep them in it. The coach of the here's the thing.
Exactly.
Well, the coach of the Jets hasn't proven anything either.
That's true too.
I don't know who's dumber here.
No, it's definitely the Chargers coach. Is Eckler back too for the Chargers? Eckler's been back.
Yeah. So they listen. So you're going the Jets?
Is it in New York?
It's in New York.
Fucking Monday Night Jets.
This is going to be a game.
Yeah, I'm going to go Jets.
I'm going to go Chargers. I love this game Monday night, and I think that it's going to start to stockpile and log up a very logged up AFC conference. There's going to be you watch in about 3 weeks. There's going to be a bunch of teams that are hovering around 500, and you're going to be like, what the fuck? They all just started playing each other, and this is the start of that.
Dallas is getting fucking ransacked.
Denver is reminding Dallas that they are Denver and they are Dallas.
Dallas is not a contender.
No, Dallas is a pretender. Because at the end of the day, when you can't defend, you can't win. And if you can't defend, you better have 3 20-point scorers like Phoenix might, or you're fucked. 2 ain't enough in this league anymore. You have to have 3 20-point scorers. If you're not going to play any defense, you better put up $130 every night.
Yeah.
Okay? And now if what's his nuts comes back, Bradley Beal, and he's healthy, then Phoenix can do that. Dallas can't do that. They're not equipped to do that. No. Right now. They don't have that third guy. They got 2. They ain't got 3. That ain't enough. You're not beating Denver with Kyrie and Doncic. You ain't beating them. And that's what this is proving that. In fact,
Danny Green out there?
Oof, look at this. Flush me.
Who is that?
I think that's Bones Highland from – no, it's not Bones. Bones is on that team, though. Oh, no, Bones got traded. Bones has been bounced again.
To the Clippers?
He's in the Clippers, yeah. He's out. Bones has been living the lap since he left VCU.
He's a journeyman.
But he's got a good teams.
All right, so we had several games different.
The last 3 we all disagreed on. I took Cincy,
Philly,
you took
Dallas,
Buffalo.
Cincy, Buffalo, Chargers, Jets. I feel like I might have chose the riskier one on all 3 of those. And that's what's That's what's hurt you in the past, is picking the riskier.
First of all, you don't get anywhere by being afraid, Tom.
That's right.
So don't live in fear.
No, I don't.
Then don't hesitate. I don't regret the picks I made. I could justify every fucking one of them. I could explain logically why I picked them.
Bears against Chargers, that was an awful pick.
No, it wasn't. The Chargers D sucks.
That was an awful pick.
Look at the Chargers defense. It's worse than Chicago's.
Terrible pick.
And against the run, they're even worse.
God, Chicago stinks.
Chicago
they can't
stinks.
run or throw.
Well, they turned the ball over.
They can't do anything.
They didn't take care of the ball. They don't take care of the ball, you're not going to win. You could run for $170, but you have 3 turnovers, you're going to lose. That's simple. So that's it. Anyway, that's our pick segment. We're going to come back, segment 3. 2 cents with Tommy is back.
It's
Week
Tommy
2.
2 cents.
Tommy 2 cents time. And we'll quickly go over the 3 biggest college football games of the week. That's segment 3 on a Freestyle Friday, the redoubtable and the highly questionable one. Giggle Smoke in the hizzy. Guess who else is in the hizzy, Tom? Pipe Alonzo. He's hanging out with Joe
I
to
thought you were
Joe
going to say
Boo.
the Puff and Smoke prediction.
Is that what? Oh yeah, we already made that.
I can't even remember what it was.
Chase Young gets hurt in 3 weeks.
That's a terrible prediction.
We'll bring him down. Oh yeah, can't do it.
I'm just saying, I'm sorry. I'm not, I don't want you to get hurt.
He's protecting the young man's demise.
I don't want him to get hurt, but it just
He's
seems
predicting
like
the young
it
man's
always happens.
demise. I think this is the one time he doesn't. Anyway, segment 3 coming up. 2
One
cents.
time.
2 cents with Tommy. College football, Donny'S tomorrow. Hold on. Stay tuned.
If he does get hurt, you're right.